Paul and Joe, here are your four. Andrew Marr, Peter Purves, Welsh First Minister Rhodri Morgan, and the Beatles.
The first thing that occurs, Andrew Marr and Peter Purves both have Doctor Who connections, in that Peter Purves was an assistant to Doctor Who before he became Blue Peter Man, and Andrew Marr was in last week's rather wonderful episode. I thought it was very good. I think it's been a remarkable triumph, this series. Is it going to be in the right direction, Doctor Who?
Yes, you are.
So it's made in Wales, and that guy at the bottom left is a Welshman. I can't think what the Beatles connection would be with Doctor Who, so they must be the odd one out.
No, they're not. No, the Beatles...
Were they in it?
Were in it, yes, they were. They've,
when were the
appeared.
Beatles in Doctor Who?
They were on a screen, I think, when they transported themselves back to the 60s.
This is a real anorax question, isn't it?
So the Welshman's the odd one out, then? He's not been in it.
Rhodri Morgan is the odd one out, yes, because the answer is they've all appeared in Doctor Who, apart from Rhodri Morgan, who was mistaken for an extra, one of the tree monsters, when he turned up for an interview in Cardiff. Yes, what did Andrew Marr's recent filming involve?
He had to stand outside number 10 Downing Street, so he was he thought himself into the part. Just reporting the fact that the Prime Minister has disappeared, and shortly after the space... Have you seen it, Ian?
No, but if I'd known the Prime Minister had disappeared, I'd have watched.
Absolutely. Spaceship comes in, clips Big Ben, lands in the Thames. 20 minutes later, nobody can find the Prime Minister.
Oh, fantastic.
Fabulous.
What about the Chancellor? Is he gone?
He's gone. He's gone.
Very good. How did the Radio Times refer to Andrew Marr recently?
The man with the big ears who stands outside number 10 Downing Street.
One of the strangest-looking males on the planet. Yes, in one of his books, Marr tells of how a man came up to him in a shop and said, "Here, you look just like that Andrew Marr, you poor bugger." Peter Purves. Which doctor did Purves hang
William
out with?
Hartnell.
William Hartnell, that's right. Yes, he went in originally for the role of Giant Butterfly, but he was so damn good, they asked him to stay and take on the role of Steven Tyler. I think we've got a clip.
I must go.
What?
Doctor, I must. I'm getting stifled in here. I must go and do something, even if it's only to show them how stupid they are, wasting time with trials and speeches.
Like one of your ads, Michael. And how about the mix-up with Rhodri Morgan? How did he...
But something like he was walking along, and he's a very tall man, and the tree monster figures were also very tall people, so they assumed this way for makeup, dear, and so he was in the makeup, and he was dressed up to a tree before he knew where he was.
That is exactly right. Apparently, when the real extra put his costume on, he was so convincing as a tree that Ron Davis came up and skulked behind him. Interestingly, much of the current Doctor Who series was filmed in Wales, an appropriate location as several episodes are set in 1950s England. In the long tradition of the show, Andrew Marr's ears are even bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. Which means at the end of this round, it's Paul and Joe on 5, Ian and Michael on 6. We finish, as always, on the missing words round. Our guest publication this week is the gold-topped Milk Bottle News. With the plaintive cry from the editor, "I haven't had much in the way of news lately. Where are everyone's milk bottle stories?" Just watch your post-bag bulge now. So, here we go. Outrage as Doctor Who what?
As Doctor Who fan gets girlfriend.
Outrage as Doctor Who isn't Ian Hislop. I felt so stupid. I announced to the nation last week that Ian was a new Doctor Who, and then the BBC said it wasn't the next day.
I'd started rehearsals at
Exactly, yeah. Ian and Anne would have come together, travelling through time and space. Travelling through time and space. That's right.
Outrage as Doctor Who crucified.
Oh.
Doctor Who, of course, a show that's designed for younger people but enjoyed by adults, as indeed is Billy Piper.